Hi there, I'm Pico. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, we'll be talking about my favorite full stack framework, Django. We'll be answering some questions that are commonly asked by Django beginners and people considering if they should learn Django. A question I've seen a bunch of times and I've wondered about before I started learning Django myself was, do I need to be very good at Python before I start learning Django? I feel like this is a bit of a controversial question in the sense that many devs would say, yes, you should absolutely master Python before you attempt to learn Django. But I will speak from my experience. When I started learning Django, I was pretty much a Python noob and I was fine. So I would say if you know Python syntax and you understand important programming fundamentals such as object-oriented programming, you should be fine. All right, next question. I feel like this is a question that gets on the nerves of a lot of Django lovers like me because you'll know why. So a lot of people ask if they need a front-end framework with Django in order to create beautiful websites with responsive and interactive UI. And the answer is absolutely not. Django is fully capable of allowing you to create beautiful websites that are interactive and responsive. In fact, Django comes with Django templating language, which I personally love because it feels like HTML but with superpowers. So what I'm trying to say is, yes, of course, you can create gorgeous websites with just Django. Another question I see a lot and I am afraid of answering is, how long does it take to learn Django? I'm afraid to answer this question because I feel everybody is unique. For example, for me, I started building a project all by myself after 1 week of learning that Django exists. But that's because I obsessively started following as many tutorials as I could. My aim back then was to understand Django's design pattern. And I feel like once you understand the design pattern and understand how the different parts of Django fit together and the role that each part plays, everything just makes sense. And you can just start working with it, especially if you're fine with turning back to the docs over and over again. That said, Django is a very rich framework that has been evolving for 20 years. It's easy to start with, but it's also something you can keep getting better at the more you use. Okay, the final question and my favorite. What is the best way to learn Django? In my opinion, and I can only speak for myself on this one, the best way to learn Django is by coding with Django. Like we said, Django is very rich. It has many parts, and when you create your first Django project, you will see many files appear in front of you. And you might panic like I did when I first saw them. However, when you start actually using them, when you start actually making a project with them, everything just makes sense very quickly. So the fastest way to learn Django is to build things with it. Hands-on tutorials are very good for that, especially tutorials that also explain the different parts. And that is why I have been working on the tutorial series I wish existed when I was learning Django. And I'll be posting it soon. So if you want to watch it, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And if you like this video, give it a like. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.